All right. All right, welcome back, family, to another edition of Melanated Economic News. All right, we're going to go ahead and get it started. Today is December 14th, 2020. The time is 3:58 a.m. Just before I get ready to head out to work. So let's get a look at some of these financial news, all right? Look at the futures. The S&P futures are up. The Dow futures are up. NASDAQ is up. Russell 2000 futures are up as well. All right, take a look at some more stuff. All right, we'll switch over here to the FTSE 100 is up. The Nikkei 225 is up, all right? The Bitcoin, this is the cryptocurrencies. See, Bitcoin is up. CMC Crypto is up. All right, we look at the VIX. The 10-year bond is up as well. The 10-year bond is at 80.8930. The VIX is up. All right. Take a look at crude oil. Crude oil is up 53 cents to $47.10 an ounce. 10 cents a barrel, all right? Let's go ahead and make this switch over. That was brought to you by yahoofinance.com. All right, look at the gold quotes and switch down here. On metal quotes, we look all right. See the New York spot price is closed. So we'll go ahead and switch down here. Let's go look at the world spot price. All right. See gold asking price. It's down $12.20. Silver is down. Palladium is down. Platinum is up. Palladium is up. And rhodium is at $16,000 an ounce. All right. So you go with what how much it takes for 1 ounce of metals to 1 ounce of gold. All right. So let's get into the actual news here. This is brought to you by upfina.com. All right, look at record-breaking speculation. All right. So if you read this article here, it's from upfina.com. Basically, the speculators are at it again. People are speculating all the time. They're running up prices, jacking up everything. This is what happens just before a financial collapse comes in. All right, if you go look at all through the major collapses in history, the speculation got way out of control. All right, they got way out of control, way about every single thing. They bid up everything, talked about everything, and just before these speculators pulled out all their money and left everybody else holding the bag, holding a soggy bag full of excrements and everything else. All right. So go to this comment upfina.com, and look at that. Read the article, record breaking speculation. All right. And as once one famous gangster said, the speculators in market is nothing but a racket. All right. All right. So we got here, this is from zerohedge.com. Looking at this article here, Morgan Stanley, we are bullish because central banks will inject another 2.8 trillion of liquidity into 2021. All right. So basically they're bullish because the central banks, they're coming out and saying, yeah, the central banks are going to inject about $2.8 trillion into the markets. All right. That's actually bad. All right. If you think that they're forcing liquidity into the market instead of letting the market correct itself on its own. When market corrects, the market actually good people get hurt, and the market itself corrects and it gets rid of all the bad issues, the speculators, everybody who's coming there to just nickel and dime their way to a fortune. That's what it gets rid of. All right, and good people do get caught up in it. They do get hurt in it, and people lose massive fortunes. But these people don't want to lose it. They don't want the system to crash. They want to keep pumping it up, pumping up until they can one day until they can't do anymore. They take out all their money and they go ahead and just let it crash. All right. All right. We got our second story from zerohedge.com. All right. Deutsche Bank warns 50% of NYC New York City bankers might be headed to Jacksonville in the latest cost cuts. All right. The mass exodus from New York continues. All right. We got people pulling out of New York left and right. People are just flying out of there. You have good population, almost into hundreds of thousands of leaving, and just tens of thousands of people moving in. All right, with them picking and choosing winners in New York, the state of New York and New York City as it is, that is causing businesses to lose, constant shutdowns. You got the COVID police running around up there, so and that's causing people just to get out and leave. People can't afford to stay there. Plus, working from home is went ahead and go ahead and just okay, we can do this better somewhere else. All right, Businesses do not want to pay the higher taxes up there, especially now that the population is flying out of there statewide, and people are just going, okay, businesses are leaving, small businesses have gotten crushed. Those who can leave have already left, and now you're starting to see the big boys leaving. All right, and it's telling that bank, Deutsche Bank, who's been in the news lately about a lot of bad issues, a lot of bad stuff going on with them, they decided to just get up and leave. All right. All right. And then for our final story here today, we're gonna go to fintech.com. That's fintechzoom.com. All right. Bank of America quickly shuts down seven branches in Tucson, Arizona. All right. That's them. All right. So basically, what it is, these banks have started to shut branches down. They're claiming that basically this is due to COVID protocols that they have over there. But just before things get really bad, banks start shutting their branches down. All right. They're getting rid of some employees. They're quickly shutting down because they do the cost overruns. All right. Everything is coming to a head. All right. So the banks begin to shut down branches in anticipation of bank runs. They know the system is getting ready to come down, and crash. We're in a global financial collapse. All right, this is worldwide. This is the entire world. The economic system is headed toward a systematic crash. All right, they're pumping money in and up, in and up, in and up, and trying to get it done. Everybody's doing it. All right, the U.S. is doing it. The European Union is doing it. The Asians are doing it. Every Latin, the Americas are doing it. Everybody's doing it. All right. Even our brothers and sisters in Africa, some of those countries are not financially stable, and they're having to pump money into their markets. All right. So we're in a system-wide slowdown. We're in an economic crash. All right. And things are just getting worse and worse. All right. So when banks start closing their branches, and remember, they're using this COVID thing as an excuse to just go ahead and shut down everything. All right. Banks are trying to stave off everything. All right. And everybody's starting to point fingers at each other about this, this, and this, and this, and this. All right. So with that being said, family, I want to thank you again for joining us in another edition of Melanie Economic News. All right. As we say here, become your own banker, become your own savings and loans, become your own credit union. You are your own best financier. You are your own best banker. Take control of your finances. It's not too late. All right. Take care of each other, family, and be safe. Once another again, thank you for joining us. Let's get it started.